Go ahead.
Rolling? Okay. So, once again, this is a duo deck profile. I am Antonio from Team TQK. Devin hates this deck. I wanted Mega Colonies, blah 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 blah. Okay, so duos. Start off, we start with 2 Forerunners. Why do we run 2 Forerunners? Forerunners, Darling specifically, she's the one that triggers all of your nasty combos, the one that makes you draw a god-awful hand. We run 2 because you want to run this combo twice, and if the opponent somehow retires it, like say if they're playing Shadow Paladins, Kagero, you know the drill, you at least have 1 more. And if you got to your grade 2, like say Roan, you can duplicate and then get another 10k card for free. Very good.
So Counterblast one is free?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
You didn't know that? You didn't know that?
Oh lord.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
You call yourself a Shadow Paladin player?
Great trees. We have Legion, 3 Legions, 2 Break Rides, 3 Restanders. Why do I play just 2 Break Rides?
Because you only could get 2.
I could only get 2. They're very expensive right now. If you have the money, go for it. But I wouldn't play 4 if you're running Legion, because Legion is not supposed to. Well, they can go with the Break Ride, but really you want to Break Ride with your Restander, because you can do the Break Ride skill
So
twice.
what do you think about running 9 grade 3s instead of the way you have with 8?
9 grade 3s?
Yeah.
So say you go 3 Legion, 3 Break Rides, and then 2 instead of the...
Because personally, the deck itself, 8 grade 3s, it's more than enough. I mean, I'd play 7 if I want to, but we have Strides now, so try and make use of that.
Or you just wait till you get the Stride Fodder and it's like, eh.
The Stride Fodder is not Duo though, and Duos is a pretty name-based deck. So
Archetype
even with the Stride Fodder, I probably wouldn't run it.
Then why is this thing like so expensive?
This is because it got like the restanding.
Yeah, because plus it's mirrors. The duo cards have always been expensive from set. Or like
Yeah.
EB10.
On Bermudas.
Yeah, the
Everyone
deck
wants
that
the
you want to
shiny
make a rant video on.
And I'm still gonna do that. Don't worry about it.
Anyway,
To come.
Legion. Everyone somehow, when it got released, everyone hated this card. Why? Because after it does its thing, it's vanilla. It's Legion. You get 4 cards back, you get Legion numbers. What's so bad about it? And plus, this card, insane the skill. It gives like
most Legions turn vanilla too anyway.
Which one?
PBA.
Most Legions turn vanilla after.
Yeah, you got PBA. He turns vanilla after that. King Saver, yeah. So I don't really get what's the hate on this. This gets you a free card. Like, if you want to clone a PG, do it. You can do it.
It's like playing Iori, because Iori would also clone units, but it's a Persona Blast.
Yeah. But Iori is not Legion numbers, so that's the only thing.
And then this is just for like late game, right? Like when
Yeah,
you
late game
for
you want to
restand.
kill them, like restand, because sometimes restand is way better than a Legion number. So
Or that's
get
why
more
we run
triggers.
PBA.
yeah, that's why we run PBA. Get the best of both worlds. Good luck on your wallet.
Good thing we got them when they're released. Bam!
I'm not hating.
I
I'm not
bought
hating
mine,
Shadow
like,
Paladins,
set
by the way.
16 came out.
There's just too many
But
Shadow
I bought mine
Paladins.
for 165,
Okay.
I think.
Grade 2s.
4 rounds.
4 rounds, 4 12k attackers, 2 Legion mates.
Why do you only play 2?
Why 2 Legion mates?
Yeah.
The only thing bad about Victoria is the Legion mate. Kwanzi is a Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1 draw card.
Is that when it hit? When it's on the field?
When it gets bounced.
Okay.
So
So what's the bad part?
bad part is that it's too costly for me. I mean, you already got enough drawing going on in this deck. So what's this skill gonna do? You're not already doing. Plus, it eats up grade 2 spots. So that's why I'm not running the Unflipper. But even then, I don't play Rika because she's an 8k base. So not gonna hit numbers with that. No. And only 10 grade 2s because apparently it's still consistent. 10 grade 2s. I mean, normally if you don't feel like calculating this too, like if you can't what's the word, if you can't keep track of just 2, you're afraid that you're gonna run out of Legion mate, then by all means play 3. Sir Daria, 12k attacker, basic stuff, very good.
Good with your
It
break
combos,
right.
yeah, goes very good with the break right. I mean, if they sit on like 5 damage, you just call this too, and just, oh my god,
And then
it's
Roan's
insane.
just there for on-hit
And
pressure.
Roan is on hit pressure, gives CB1, gives you a card.
It's free.
No, that's his basic tutor out of the deck, out of all the grade 2s.
Yeah, like, that's the
that's
thing
how he
you-
tutors everything out of in his deck.
That's what you don't want to let hit.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the pressure for the grade 2 step.
But if you get like a lot of this of Roan on your grade 2 step, it's insane. The pressure, you'll just get a card.
Yeah, you'll just get one.
You'll just
probably
get
guard one, take the Vanguard. If you hit a trigger, then
Well,
look,
it depends. That's why sometimes I want the opponent to crit me so that I have counter blast. Anyway, for perfect cards.
Or these. Two.
Oh, look at this, folks. It's not all one color.
It's not all one color. What?
I like
What
the
are you talking about?
I like the white version of you.
No, look, you have like half.
Yeah.
Half. Yeah, diverse.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 perfect guards.
None of
Because
them are SP.
we need 4 perfect guards, unless I don't
One
know.
of them needs to be SP, Antonio.
One of them has to be SP. You have to follow the tradition of Bermuda.
No, you need to follow the tradition of this channel.
No. Well, I had 1 SP Roan. That counts.
Yeah, that counts.
Yeah,
Is
1
it-
SP
is it
Roan.
an SP Roan?
SP Roan.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Verification. You gotta notify that.
Qualified.
But it's okay, I don't have any SPs in my Shadow Paladin deck.
But we didn't deck profile that yet.
okay, we
Anyway.
did our-
Every deck we profiled has an SP in it so far.
Anyway.
Except
So-
Mark's Tachikaze deck.
That was pre-tense. Never mind. That doesn't count.
4 perfect guards. Pretty standard. You want 4 perfect guards because things can hit way big now. You don't want to manual guard stuff. 2 unflippers, soul blast. That's pretty much aside from Wraith, and this is the other source of your soul blasting. So if you're playing Legion, you need to kind of soul blast. So very good. And sometimes unflipper is very good because you would need your skills to go off even though you don't have the requirement. So getting more counterblast is very still pretty insane. Peace. The one combo.
Your draw engine of the deck, that most annoying thing that makes people draw 6 and makes
Thank you,
me
Devin.
want to rage quit.
Thanks, Devin. Okay, so counterblast 1, when it gets returned, you draw a card. Then if you have 3 of this in your hand, unflip that damage, so it's a free draw.
So free.
with
Emphasis on free.
so if you play like three call this on 3 and then you use a Darling skill, you basically get 3 cards.
It's free, folks. It's
And
free.
then Lulu. Lulu gets 2,000 gets 2,000 when it's called, and all other copies of it gets 2,000.
So it stacks.
So it stacks, yeah.
Well, one's always going to be 2,000 more than the other.
Yeah.
Let's see. The combo with Lulu is you want her to place her behind the 12k attacker.
21.
Instant 21. So very fun.
And look, he's even using duo sleeves. He has Arias.
Yeah, dual
And the
sleeves.
black sleeves.
Yeah.
On to the triggers.
On to the triggers. Hold on, let me fix this.
Is it your standard? It's a standard trigger lineup.
Standard trigger, I think.
It's a trigger. Standard
Unless you do
trigger.
6/6/4, which
No.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Does it, playing 6/6 on duos is not. I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah,
because
too much
you
draw
want-
power
You want a
exists.
lot of too much draw power. You're gonna deck yourself out, and you want at least same name still.
I was doing face recognition of Viva.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
Okay, so 4 draws,
Asano over Viva.
4 crits,
Oh, Asano's face is cosmic.
4 crits again, and then 4 heals.
My
Pretty
favorite.
standard.
Honestly, I would say this is my favorite heal in the game. Just by like artwork.
I approve. Okay, and yeah, I played a tournament today. I kept double triggering people, so
Hey, you're
pretty fun. Pretty fun.
No, it's okay. Back in regionals 2014, almost all of the top 8s or top 16s were duos. Like most of them were. Like Eric said,
Yeah.
most of the top 8 was duos.
Yeah, because that deck was gross
So
back in the day. 'Cause no one
interesting
could
thing when Clan Booster comes out, I am planning to take out the draws and go 12 crits because duos are gonna get a lot of good cards basically.
No,
basically,
what?
you know Roan skill. There's gonna be a trigger that does Roan skill. There's gonna be a grade 1 that does Roan skill. You already have the Legion that does Roan skill.
I
And
saw the extra booster stuff.
and
That's why I said I'm
watch
gonna make a deck
watch
of
us try to pull the SPG rare
Oh, that's way expensive. It's like $200 right now
in Japan.
in Japan.
Probably be like 150 here.
Yeah. What's a
Strides.
fourth? Best card in the game.
Madu, because you play Legion, and sometimes you want a free stride, so There you go, Madu.
Or you just want to free another Legion back.
Oh yeah, there's
you
that
only
too.
run 2.
Yeah. You can like use like the break ride if it's already dead, then switch it out with a Legion, then you can Legion again. That's no big. Amoris. Pretty much most and today's meta, it's gonna be retire heavy, so you might not use this as often. But if your opponent has no ways to retire your back row, you just play 2 piece and then stride into this, get basically 2 free draws. So
Well, if you have the third one, so
if you have the third one, but yeah, you wouldn't call. Normally, I wouldn't call pieces if you don't have the combo because yeah, it might die and you're gonna cry. Nectaria.
Straight from Fighters Collection.
Straight from Fighters
2014.
Collection. It has a lot of text, and I believe it's the only stride that has 2 effects, but you can't use both effects at the same time because the other one has to be a Prism Heart. So its duo is again, it's another Roan skill, and it's free. Once you hit, return a unit, then get a copy of that unit. So if you place like a piece or a perfect guard behind you, it's gonna pressure your opponent like a hell lot, and you'll normally see a perfect guard, her perfect guard, so very nice. But the thing is, even though I play 8 strides, this deck doesn't stride a lot in the first place. Because by the time that you get to your strides, you already have your pieces in hand, so you pretty much just keep legioning and deck tinning, get the non-triggers and then shove triggers back, and then ride raid, restand, double triggers. So that's actually gonna be the game plan after the clan booster, because they're also getting another Legion, and the new duo Legion is very good. It's like it's insane. So good and bad matchups. I think good matchups for this deck is, well, the decks I already played earlier was like Kagros and Narukami. There's Narukami, basically retired decks. If you bounce correctly, they won't be able to do anything. Like you got Dragonic over the Great, he has to punch a rear guard, just don't play rear guards, or better yet, just bounce the rear guard in front. Won't be able to do anything. And then kind of bad matchups, decks that have guard restrictions, especially Toms. So OTTs and Gear Chronicle.
Well, there's a lot of things with guard restriction now, though.
No, a lot of the glory skills
Zero.
are kind of okay, because you're gonna, with peace, you're gonna draw a lot of triggers. So
No,
you can.
because then you have like strides with glory skills. You have like Davis with
You
his
have
stride
Diablo.
skill. You have Diablo with its skill too.
Yeah, there's that
You
too.
have Ragnarok. You have Yggdrasil, but I don't see anyone playing that. So.
Yeah, but that's why I mentioned Gear Chronicle, and the other ones, they're glory skills, so usually you just try and save your perfect guards. You can duplicate perfect guards, keep that in mind. And it's a Legion too, so if you just use a perfect guard, shove that perfect guard back, then get it. So basically, just try and play it smart and save your perfect guards when it actually matters.
Play smart, not greedy.
Yeah, don't be greedy, don't be like
Unless you're playing gold paladin, then you play all the greed you want.
No, but remember, in Devon Dorge, to the face, to the face, to the face.
to the face, to the face, to the face.
Dude, that new crit trigger works. I shit you not, dude.
Are you gonna profile your golds?
Anyway.
No.
Paladin deck yet?
I'll do that later.
Anyway, so why do I think that Tom skills are much more trouble? Because yeah, I just said it. Peace, you're gonna draw a lot of cards. Most of the time, it's gonna be triggers. Let's not kid ourselves. So if you have like a bunch of triggers in hand, then they just Tom skill, you can't guard it. So try and play it smart, basically.
But overall, it's a fun deck. Overall, fun deck.
Fun deck. I did play Prisms, and Prisms is pretty vanilla compared to this. Personally, I'm not sure if it's
And if people want to make it, what's the cost of this deck?
What's the cost for this deck?
Just flash from your grade 3s.
No, actually, I don't know if the promo Legion is very expensive right now.
I hear that.
Are they still distributing it?
Not that I know.
Oh, I don't know.
No, just flash the other. Just
Because,
flash the triple Rs.
No, because with just this alone, isn't this like 30?
20.
These are 30 each.
Really? They went up?
Yeah, because of the clan booster.
Okay, yeah.
These are 25 each.
So you're looking at money just for grade 3s. And then you have to get the perfect guards too.
It's not really what I would
Perfect guards and
recommend.
Roans.
What I would recommend for a budget deck. If you want to go budgets, you would play Promo Legion and probably some other duo. There is that Counterblast to Lily, Flower Girl Lily. I think in Fighters Collection 2014, Grade 3 Shao. You can play them as budget, but yeah, for these, pretty expensive. If you add the perfect guard cost, it's gonna be like, where is the perfect guards? Perfect guards are like 20. No, it's not.
They went up?
They went up. They're like, I don't know. The last time I checked, it's like $20 a pop.
Yeah, well, it's because these are extra booster 10 too.
Yeah, they are extra boosters, so the chances of pulling them are kind of slimmer.
Yeah.
So, and their clan booster is announced, so hype.
Yeah, like cards tend to go up in price after new things are announced.
Yeah, but
They're meant to be good.
keep in mind, once clan booster comes out, most of the duo stuff, except for Mir, which I won't run because I'm not a fan of her skill. She's a restand that doesn't get her own power. Most of the duo stuff are just rares in the clan booster, so there are plenty of options for budget by then. So I guess that's it. Is there any questions?
Remember, rate, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think.
I guess so. Oh yeah, one more thing. Break ride scale, always still very scary, no matter what the era is.
And remember, Devin wants to make a rant video on this, so
yeah,
expect that in
Devin
the near
wants
future.